Mm-hmm. For some reason it's not showing on this thing. Yeah, because I have a game capture set up, but apparently it's fighting me. Alright, let's try that. Give me just a second, lads and lasses. Also, I see Nico is in chat. Hello, Nico, my boy. I will answer that question in just a second. It's now compiling shaders. Alright, let me turn on display capture because it's amazing. Alright, there you go. Yeah, for some reason it's not wanting to display on the game capture. Normally it's, yesterday it was much faster at compiling the shaders than it is right now, but... Oh well. You have a favorite battlefield, man. Well, here's the thing. Full disclosure, I'm more, historically speaking of my gaming FPS experience, I'm more of a COD guy. I've played way more of the COD games in the past. Full disclosure. I've played like 2, maybe 3 Battlefields before. I know Bad Company 2 was one of them. I got that on a sale at a GameStop, I remember. I don't think I finished it ever. But I played Bad Company 2. Battlefield 4? Yeah, I think it was Battlefield 4. And Battlefield... Hardline. Battlefield Hardline. Which, that was the last one I played, and... I fucking hated it. I don't know if it's well loved in the Battlefield sphere, but I fucking hated it. Okay, I swear, yesterday when I loaded up the game to test out its functionality, the shaders compiled in less than a minute. So it's interesting it's taking long. I guess it's because of the stream. I find it weird that that would be chugging it, though. Oh well. I wish I could turn it down. Any day now, shaders. Come on. I believe in you. So yours is 1942 and World War I Battlefield. That was Battlefield, I think it was just called 1, right? Ironically. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be streaming for about 2 hours. The reason I'm doing this rather than painting my minis, well, A, it's because I'm planning on doing that Saturday. I don't want to... Because I want to maximize the number of people who can, like, you know, come into this stream and hang out while we paint Conflict 47 minis. But also, on top of that, today I only I'm getting to the streaming a little late because I had to go into town to pick up a new gun. I bought a shotgun. Mossberg Maverick 88. I'm very excited to test fire it, but I'm going to do that probably Friday, I think. I might film it just for like a quick video, giving my opinions on the gun. I don't know, I got a dozen videos I gotta finish before it. Come on, shaders, I believe in you. Yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's my overall history with Battlefield, though, is 4, which I love. I remember playing a lot of it. So I was a huge fan of Battlefield 4. I played after that Battlefield, Bad Company 2, which the story I remember really like. I don't remember finishing it, though, is the problem. I don't know how that story ended, but it had a really fun story of what of it I remember. And then the last one I played was Hardline. That was the cop police-based one, and that one just sucked. Like, I thought it might be a cool idea. Like, when I picked up the game and I saw the front cover was a SWAT officer, I was thinking, like, the story would be more like, it was going to be like Battlefield, like epic scale, but we would be fighting cartels and shit, and I guess there's kind of a little bit of that in the game. But, you know, not what I expected. I thought, like, a really fun marrying of, like, Oh, hey, Nathan! Hello, you sexy son of a bitch. 2 hours? Do you 10-hour mofos? Do 10 hours, motherfucker? Well, I'm employed. I wish I could. I wish I could. As it is, I'm kind of upset that, because, you know, to share a little tea with you while we wait for the shaders to fucking compile. Most of you guys probably know that I had to leave my open mic stream on Sunday because I had to go to work, right? I had an overtime shift. An overtime shift where I was expecting to get double pay for it. But for those who don't know, I don't know if it's universal across every state, but in my specific job, our contract dictates that if you work overtime within the same pay period, you have to work your normal 40-hour shift and you can't miss even a single hour of your normal 40 hours, which is normally fine. It's like, okay, yeah, show up every day to work and you'll get you paid your overtime. If you miss even 1 hour because you were late, you were sick, you just slept in too much, even if you have PTO to cover it, you lose whatever overtime you earned within that pay period. So Sunday, I'm gonna lose the pay I got Sunday because my girlfriend on Monday mentioned to me that this haunted walk that she wants to do on Halloween night, well, I work night shift, so I'd have to, and I can't switch to day shift with somebody. That's not how it works, unfortunately. So I have to take it off. Come on, you say 100%. So I'm gonna end up losing the overtime I worked Sunday so we can go do the haunted walk, which it's one of those things where I feel, no matter what, I feel like I'd be making the wrong choice, because the mature adult decision is, no, still work Friday so I get that extra pay so we can, you know, afford things. But then, like, you know, you want to be there with your girlfriend, you know, you want to spend time with your loved one, and that is more important at the end of the day. So that's what we're doing. I took the day off, and yeah, I'm gonna lose Sunday's pay, but hopefully the haunted walk is good. Last year it was fun, but it's not like the most epic thing ever, you know. All right, finally you let me in the damn game now. There we go. So that's a small little gripe I have.
It's a beautiful day out there.
Congress continues their investigation into corporate lobbying.
All Out Warfare is here. Season 1 has arrived. All Out Warfare descends on Southern California. I could make so many jokes. They're a little late on that. All Out Warfare descends on Southern California. Keep my mouth shut. Bite my tongue, bite my tongue, bite my tongue. Drop into Red Sec. Enter the ultimate free-to-play FPS destination built on the... Free-to-play? What? The game costs $60. Well, sorry, $70. What the fuck do you mean free-to-play? FPS destination built on Battlefield's iconic DNA, featuring Battle Royale. Oh, fuck me. Really? Really? Why does every FPS have to have Battle Royale? Why? Gauntlet and the power of Portal and Fort Linden. Ultimate All-Out War, more maps, modes, challenges, bundles, rewards. Battlefield gets bigger and bolder. Battle Pass available. Of course it is. Season 1 Battle Pass now available, containing 2 new weapons, a new character unit, blah, blah, blah. Alright, well, at current, I'm not touching the Battle Pass at the moment. I've only played a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to kind of get used to it a little. And, it is fun, I will say. I just don't know if I'm going to end up playing this enough to justify purchasing the Battle Pass. I played Modern Warfare 2, both the original, although the original the original didn't have a Battle Pass, but the new Modern Warfare 2, I did play that enough to get one season's Battle Pass, and I did play a shit ton that season, but outside of that, I really don't care. Battle Royale inside California? No, thank you. What are you kidding me? That's how California is right now. Technically, it's how it's been the last 7-8 years. Alright. Ooh, DMR. Well, that's new. Oh, it's got an ACOG. That's a Trigicon. That's a Trigicon ACOG, too, I think. Yeah, that looks like a Trigicon. I actually want one of those. Like, for my AR, I really want an ACOG. ACOGs are the best scopes. They're just fucking expensive. Because Trigicon knows that they're the best scopes. Yeah, it's $1,000 currently on the market to get a decent ACOG. And I'm talking real life, obviously. It is so expensive to get an ACOG. I wouldn't use it as a sniper rifle weapon, though. I mean, granted, this is a DMR, but still. Okay. Interesting. No, here we just get paid whatever work we do. Like, not being paid what work you do is considered a death sentence to companies because of unions. Well, we actually have a union that I'm forced to be a part of, but they're the ones who negotiated the contract we have. So they agreed to the standard that I just mentioned. As much as I hate them, they do have their purpose. Yeah, my union fucks me over because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. Basically, the only time the union is helpful is when you're in trouble. Like if the higher ups are mad at you for something, it's the only time they're helpful because they come in and basically make it a headache for them, so they don't want to bother doing it or bother disciplining you. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag. Hold on. I think because I'm streaming, it's chugging a little bit more. So let me. Let's turn off motion blur. Just to optimize performance here. Check. Vertical sync on. Refresh rate, check. Alright, can I max out the FPS? Let's go medium. It was running great yesterday on high, but again, I think my rig's not good enough to stream it simultaneously at the same higher end settings. All right, real quick, is there an FPS gate I can put down? Actually, let's do auto. So it's already saying... Alright, so it's already going over the threshold a little bit. So let me hear... Is there... Let's turn that to low. It's funny, it's low or high. Battle Royale, it's like, oh, sorry, I read that. Yeah, and I already hate that. The state, I'd hate to play in it as well. Yeah. Well, it's fun. It's kind of fun to. It's fitting to play it in Battlefield. Unions equal no free will. Not exactly, but you're not entirely wrong either. It depends. Alright, let's do medium. Alright, that got it a lot closer to hitting the max. Is there anything else I can max out? Add some of this to 60. hopefully that'll make things not an issue during gameplay. Alright, so I haven't played the campaign at all. I'm not going to start that today. I'm just going to do multiplayer until I got to go to work. So let's jump to multiplayer. Alright, so I like all-out warfare, so let's do that. I have no buds to play with, unfortunately, so I am going to be jumping in solo. You should scare trick-or-treaters this year. We don't get trick-or-treaters. The thing is, I live in the woods. I live very rurally. The trick-or-treaters, even in our neck of the woods, usually go to the suburbs or like the urban areas. They go there for like the candy chases. Like there are kids who live in the same town as me, but because everyone's so like far apart and you have to go down really creepy, long, winding roads to get to people's houses, nobody trick-or-treats in this area. So they go to the towns with actual dense housing populations, and they go trick-or-treat there. Although, as I hear it this year, a lot of families are not letting their kids go trick-or-treating. A lot of people are not doing that this year. Part of it is political reasons. Part of it is also just... I'll be honest, it's mainly politics this year. And it's not even unfair politics, it's entirely justified. Given the amount of death threats going on over people's political perspectives, it's a real shit show. There's still trick-or-treaters, it's just, it's been reduced massively this year. Come on, I pressed the button. Your PC would explode trying to run this game? Actually, I don't think it would. The game's really optimized. The only reason the only reason it's chugging for me right now is because I'm streaming. Yesterday when I played off-stream... Oh god, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. That is horrible. I'm not even moving. That is... I might not be able to stream this. That is bad. Wow. Wow, that is bad. Alright, let's try that. Auto performance. Good lord. No, that is horrid. What the fuck? Yeah, it's not even responding to my inputs right now. Like, I'm pressing the escape key, nada. Is streaming it really gonna that hard on it? What the fuck? Yeah, it's not responding to me. There it goes. That is not good. Come on. What the fuck? That is horrible.
Be advised, objective Echo has been lost.
Yeah, let's try turning DLSS on. Because that is... This is bad.
Secured an early advantage.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this. Because, like, the performance is so bad. Yeah, like, I move my mouse and it doesn't even register. Like, this is the menu, too. Yeah, it's not responding to my button prompts either. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play this. What the fuck? Okay, let me try restarting the game. See if that works. What the hell? Okay, don't get me wrong. Streaming does take a bit of resources off of your GPU. Not that much. That is like you have to understand. Yesterday, when I was just test playing it off stream, perfect performance on high graphics. I didn't have to play with anything. Like I didn't have to screw with anything. It perfectly was running. Just because I am streaming my screen right now, it is chugging. Like and the thing is, I've lowered the graphics and I just turned on DLSS, and that just did nothing just now. I'm not sure what about OBS is tanking my performance that badly. That was legendarily bad. Let's see if let me see if I can get it working. Maybe it's just being picky. I don't know, maybe your PC would explode, Nico, because mine was running perfect yesterday. Tried to stream it just now. All of a sudden, it's a big issue. Political as in he days during No Kings. Yeah, that's a part of it for sure. There's been a lot of like the left in the United States is very open to wanting to murder people, and it's not even like it's not subtle. Yeah, diagnosed overlay. Steam diagnostic overlay. I know how to turn on the overlay. Where's the diagnostics? Oh, again? Really? We just did this. Okay, well at least it's going faster this time. Okay, here we go. Yeah. No, thank you. Okay. First things first. Auto performance edit. Advanced. DLSS performance. Alright, let's try that. Also, let's lower graphics to low. Alright, what if we go medium? Nope, just keep it low. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. If it doesn't work, then I guess I can only play Battlefield off stream. It's an option you can turn on via Steam's menu options. You can then choose how detailed those are. Alright. Let me see. Playing game, check, shift to the stream, start. Oh, okay, here it is. Or let's turn top center. Let's Oh, it's only showing me frame rate. CPU and GPU. There you go. Alright. So let's monitor that. Alright, let's try this again. Fingers crossed. She works. Because if turning on DLSS and frame limiting and turning graphics to low doesn't do it, then yeah, it's like I won't be able to stream Battlefield. Which is so weird, because, again, you have to understand, it was running perfectly at high settings, not playing with any other settings, yesterday. I start streaming it with OBS, which all OBS should be doing is just capturing my monitor. That's all it's really doing. Yeah, I mean, technically it's loading in comments and chats and stuff, but that is minimal amounts of data. And that's more Wi-Fi than it is, like, processing. So, I'm not sure what is killing it. Hey everybody, it's Red, having issues? Yeah, the game, I loaded in a match, and the game just died. Like, well, it didn't die, it didn't crash. It, like, my frame rate dropped to, like, 2 frames a second, and then, like, like, I'd be pressing keys on my keyboard, and the inputs wouldn't load for, like, a whole minute. Like, that's how bad we're talking. Okay. Okay, that's much better. Much better. There's still a slight delay. But yeah, that's like a minute. I can work with that delay. Assuming the gun timing and the enemy load in is the same. Okay. So I think we'll be able to work with this. Alright, now I'm going to be a shithead sniper.
Echo is now under our control. Be advised, objective marked. We need you supporting the attack. Objective Charlie is now under our control.
The FPS is still tanking. Yeah, it's dropping at 42, 34. What the fuck? Like, I don't get
Hostiles are
what
assaulting
is the
Charlie.
problem. Texas scaling. Let's.
We are targeting Alpha.
Okay. CPU, GPU's at 45. Wait, so it's already trying to glomp onto my CPU more than it is my GPU. But OBS is set to run off of my GPU. So for some reason... Wait, why is Battlefield dragging off my GPU more than it is my CPU? What? Sorry, CPU over my GPU. It should be dragging off
Enemies are
my...
attacking Objective Delta.
Yeah, everything's already set to low. Alright, let's go ultra performance.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, let me check my OBS settings, because this... How the hell... Why the hell, I should say, is it doing this to me?
We're attacking Charlie.
It's already set to hardware in bank encoder. Okay, so
Secured an early
it
advantage.
should be running off. So OBS is running off my GPU. Battlefield is not. Battlefield is for some reason primarily, it seems, running off my CPU.
Hostiles have secured Alpha.
Okay. Maybe if I turn that off. Okay, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Like, because OBS is running off my GPU. It should be barely touching my CPU. But Battlefield seems to be hogging the CPU. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Pull up Task Manager, see what the hell's going on. Something's not right. Yeah, OBS is only using 17% of my CPU. Battlefield's using 45%. Well, it's ranging between 30 to 45%. So yeah, Battlefield's using more CPU. But why? Again, maybe I'm missing a set. Am I fucking a setting up? What am I doing? Auto performance. What's the launcher? It's Steam. Yeah, even passively in the menu right now, look at this. 109%, 108%, 111% CPU. I'm in the fucking menu. I'm not even in the game. Meanwhile, GPU is only at 82%. The only other thing drawing from OBS is using 17 to 20% of CPU, but it's mostly using GPU right now. Okay, so like because they keep flickering between different percentages. So Battlefield has ranged from at the low point to 18% CPU to the high point it's using 45%. OBS ranges from 10% at the lowest I've seen to about 35-40% at like a couple random points, but generally it's cool off around 28%. So OBS is using CPU, so is Battlefield. Now if I turn off OBS, that'll definitely cool off Battlefield. I mean, I know that just from one of my play testing I did yesterday. There's nothing else except background processes going on right now. And that one EA, which is directly attached to the game itself. Yeah, there's nothing even remotely approaching the same CPU storage. So the only actual major draws for the CPU is Battlefield itself and OBS. What in the hell? Discord's using no CPU right now. I don't know. I already did like the things that immediately come to mind to fix the CPU usage, and I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, so I think I'm just not gonna be able to stream Battlefield. I think it's too resource intensive. Because OBS, I wouldn't say is that demanding overall. Yeah, jeez, why is it such a hog? Yeah. Okay then. Is your rig updated? If you mean hardware-wise, no. Admittedly, my hardware is not, like, top of the line or anything. My GPU is a 2080 Super. My CPU is an i97K. Sorry, i7 9700K, something like that. So, I don't have top-of-the-line hardware. Certainly, you know, I could definitely use to upgrade my GPU. But my CPU, I wouldn't say is disastrously out of date or anything. It's an i7. I think the annoying part is knowing that it works so perfectly off stream. And now, like, the one time I try and stream it, it's like, no. It's like, this is impossible. Impossible. I hate modern games so much. Like, I really do. I really hate this shit so much. I don't get why every game needs to be like, let's use their entire fucking computer to run this thing. It's so damn annoying. Software-wise? Yeah, my drivers are all up to date. Like, Battlefield forces you to update to the latest drivers before you can even launch it. So, everything's up to date. Drivers are all up to date. I even had to turn on, like, secure boot and stuff like that, because, again, Battlefield will not run if you don't have secure boot turned on. I'm already up to date on everything on the software end. There's nothing for me to update. Yet it's still not running. It runs fine. Again, I'll say this again. It runs great, near perfect, off stream. But just simply having something as intensive, which I wouldn't normally say OBS is that intensive, but something as intensive as OBS, and it can't handle it. Like, I could probably stream myself playing this over a Discord call, and it would have no problems. But because OBS takes a little bit more dedicated resources, boom, it's now completely unfunctional as a game. Like, I can't run basic missions. I don't have the money to update it, any hardware, though. That's the problem. Like, I won't have, with the Christmas season coming up as well, buying gifts for family, my girlfriend, I'm not gonna have the money to upgrade my rig anytime soon, so. Yeah, I don't know. I really hate modern game devs. I really fucking do. Well, to be fair, it's not just the devs' fault, it's the publishers as well. I really hate the AAA industry. Like, it's just this over-obsession with having everything be as graphically steroided up as possible and fuck any level of performance. Which, to be fair, to Battlefield at least, it's way more optimized than Call of Duty is right now. Like, this is only 80 gigs if you were to install it right now. It's like nothing compared to a COD game. That being said, they still somehow can't make a game that can run on hardware that isn't brand spanking new. It's annoying. Very fucking annoying. Has there been any issues with OBS and the Ain't cheat system? The Ain't cheat system. Only because that's caused issues in the past with previous anti-cheats. OBS clears but runs so many checks it tanks CPU. That's probably contributing. I can't turn off their anti-cheat. Their anti-cheat, I don't know if it's listed anywhere. Accessibility gameplay. Hence. Hold on. I'll just pull it up on Google. What is their anti-cheat? It probably is contributing, if not the core problem. Battlefield 6 anti-cheat. It's called Javelin. It requires PC players to enable secure boot. It also has a macro detection system for consoles. Javelin has reportedly blocked a significant number of cheat attempts during the beta, though it has also led to some compatibility issues, such as requiring players to uninstall other kernel-level anti-cheats like Vanguard from Valorant. Oh, so it's kernel level. Okay, for those who don't know, kernel level means it has the highest authority on your PC. Like anything that has kernel level authority over your computer basically has control of your computer. It's called Javelin. Gonna have an aneurysm. Yeah, so if it has kernel level access, I'm willing to bet money that the anti-cheat is actually the source of the problem. It's probably seeing OBS as some kind of issue it's trying to block out or something. That, or it's simply just doing a shit ton of checks with it that's causing a lot of resource drag. Yeah, like I'm not even like Nathan in the chat. He's more of like the like tech whiz. He worked IT, or works present tense or past tense. I'm not sure. But with yeah. Hey, Lady Rune Song. Oh no, what's happening? Also, howdy do. What's happening is I can't stream the game I wanted to play. I wanted to play Battlefield 6, and again, I was thinking I would have no problem streaming it because yesterday on high settings ran perfectly. I played for 3 hours yesterday, not a problem. I can't even attempt to stream it because it's a resource hog, and part of that's probably the anti-cheat, which we just found out has kernel level access on the computer. Yay. And again, for context, people who are not tech savvy, kernel is like the top level access to your computer. If something has kernel level access over your computer, it has control of your computer. Like there is no authority on your computer or on your PC higher than kernel level access. And it is incredibly invasive. Basically, modern anti-cheats with kernel level access you're basically downloading not malware, but kind of like a virus, really. It's just a virus that's job is instead of to just ruin your system, it's just to prevent you from being a cheater in a video game. Unfortunately, it results in a lot of problems. I fucking hate it. So yeah, I guess I'll end the stream there because there's nothing I can do about that. The anti-cheat, and that's assuming the anti-cheat's the problem. Even if it's not the problem, like something about just running OBS and Battlefield at the same time is not working. Maybe I can try recording it, but I don't know why I would. I guess just for a compilation video, but that's frustrating because it would have been fun to play this on stream. But yeah, I guess I can't, and I can play it off stream. That's fine, obviously, but it's annoying. I don't want to leave off on a negative note, so I guess I'll thank everybody who came to the stream, and sorry that it ended up not going anywhere. Yeah. I guess next time I stream, it definitely won't be Battlefield. Probably gonna go back to Persona 5. I know I want to play FF14 again, and finally make my way through Dawn Trail, as bad as it was at the start. It is a fun game. It is fun. Like, I was playing, again, the 3 hours I played yesterday, it was plenty of fun. The only downside was I didn't have anyone to play with. I mean, I definitely would have preferred to have a squad. So I couldn't help much. Well, you know, it's not your fault. I don't know. I guess I just gotta update my rig eventually. I don't know, maybe in 3 or 4 years I'll be able to play Battlefield 6 on live stream when I finally have the money to upgrade my computer. Until then, I suppose that's it. Looking forward to FF14 content. It'll just be streams. I won't be making any videos on it. But if you are there for the streams, I'm sure you'll have fun. Miniature painting next time, maybe. I'm planning on doing that Saturday because my buddy Pyrrhus said he really wanted to be there in the chat to hang out for that. But unfortunately, if I were to stream it during the week, the period of time where I would be able to stream, like right now, most people are at work in the United States. I work a night shift, so I can stream during the day. But Pierce would miss out on it. So I'm probably going to stream that Saturday and maybe part of Friday, because I took Friday off, as I was saying earlier. I took it off at the cost of the overtime I worked Sunday, unfortunately. I now don't get paid for that. But at the very least, I get to spend that evening with my girlfriend. She was the one who insisted, so we could go on a haunted walk. It's basically a haunted house, but instead like on a wood trail around a property. They can be fun. They're just, last year I was like, eh. I didn't get scared. I thought the costumes were good. I thought the actors were doing a pretty good job, but you know, it's not that easy to scare me. Used to be. When I was little, it was very easy, but I'm looking forward to it then. Yeah, I hope it's fun. This feels awkward. Here I am like, oh, I'm going to stream for a couple hours and play some Battlefield. It ran so perfect yesterday. Attempts to stream it. Well, fuck me then. Haunted walks aren't exactly scary, but they're cute with friends and family. Yeah, they can be. I mean, my girlfriend's very easy to scare. Like, I scare her just by happening to be standing there around a corner when she turns it. She's very easily jumped. So, I think for her, she gets more of the scares out of it than I do. It's like Toonie Toon's character. No, she did to me, though, several times. For me, again, I really love the costumes. One guy last year had a ghillie suit. Like a full-blown, like, military-style ghillie suit. I loved it so much, I actually chased him. And because I really wanted him to tell me, like, where did you get it? But he had to stay in character. So I chased him for, like, 3 minutes up the trail. Like, he never broke character, to his credit. But I was like, dude, tell me where you got it. Tell me where you got it. I really want to find a ghillie suit. Come on, tell me where you got it. And he's just running. My girlfriend's yelling at me, come back, don't leave me alone. Like, but I want to know. Because I can't find anywhere around me that sells that shit. Like, that is, it was a good, it wasn't like a cheap, like, you could tell they were plasticky leaves and stuff. No, that was a ghillie suit. Like, you'd definitely see a military sniper wearing that. Like, it was so good. Like, very convincing. Oh, I'm still mad he didn't tell me. I get that you have to maintain character, right? When you're, like, running that kind of course and stuff. But come on, just be like 3 seconds like just turn your head and go, I got it here, I got it at this store, okay? And then right. Yeah, that was the most memorable thing from the last time. Maybe I'll run into that guy again, and maybe this time I can tackle him and force him to tell me. Yeah. Alright. I guess for now, I don't know, maybe I could look up to see if anybody else has like a software solution to the Battlefield 6 thing for streaming, but as it is right now, I'll probably just go back to Persona 5. Again, I was only going to stream for a couple hours today because I was limited on time anyway, but I was kind of hoping to still play it, you know? They're so cool. They really are. Like a proper ghillie suit. Looks so damn good and it's so convincing. All you have to do is go prone, and if people pass you by, they cannot tell you're there. I did not know that guy was there until he jumped out and scared us, and it was so funny. You couldn't. The thing is, you could barely make out his face too, because he had like black makeup on his face, and he has got like the full ghillie workout. It's like, oh, so it looks so cool. I want one. The horror was never finding out. It really was. It's like, because I know of 2 military surplus stores nearby, but they're mostly just the guns and the ammo, and then some of like the armor and like gas masks and stuff from like older wars. But like a proper full-blown actual ghillie suit, I've never seen. So that was awesome. Hopefully this year I can convince him to tell me with it. That's assuming he's there. They might. I know they change it up every year. Like the theme is always like horror movies, but they always mix up like which movie. That year it was like a combination of Friday the 13th and some other movie. What was it? Dog Soldiers, I think, was the other one, because there was a couple guys in like big werewolf outfits, and then you had a couple guys in who were pretending to be dead military, and of course the guy in the ghillie suit who jumped out and scared everybody. Like that was like the course of the walk. This year, I haven't heard any rumors about what they're doing. They always keep hush hush. It's like one family that runs it every year, and they have a pretty decent property size, so it's a long walk, and it is a lot of fun. One thing that they kind of do that's I'm sure would get them in trouble, but you know that's why I'm not sharing locations here. But they serve alcohol at the start of the course for adults. Obviously, they do ID check and everything, but they offer shots for like the adults going through the course. I think it's because some people like get so nervous that they chicken out last minute. But if they get just a little bit of liquid courage, they go through the course. And right next to that is usually like an apple juice kind of thing. I guess that's for the kids because the kids are obviously going to go, "What's that, mommy? I want to drink that too." So they have that. Oh, we have that here down here too. Totally the same thing. I just go for the drinks. It's last year. It was like a pumpkin flavored vodka. I tried to get my girlfriend to have one because she was like before we even got into the walk, like she's already clinging to my arm, like, like we're not even on the walk yet. Granted, there was a guy in a really damn good Jason outfit out front, but you know. Okay. I guess we'll end it there, and I'll try and stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I work early. On Wednesdays I'm always like 2 hours early to work. We do that because the place closes a little bit early, so we just go in. It basically is to shave off a couple hours. So I'll either stream really late at night tomorrow when I get out. It's not as late as I get out like on my normal days. It's 2 hours earlier, so it'll still be late in the evening though. So I either do that or I'll wake up and like immediately stream. I'll do one of the two or both. I could possibly do both. Obviously, it will not be Battlefield. Don't know. I'll either play Persona 5. Get back to Persona 5 tomorrow. That depends on how early I wake up, because I don't want to do a short Persona stream, because I always feel like shitty about that. Not towards the stream, no offense to you guys, but I feel bad about it from like, I want to keep playing, and I want to know where the story's going, and I want to make progress, but I have to go to work. So I hate cutting myself off in like short segments for Persona. So I'll either play FF14 for like a couple hours, because it's easier to get back in the swing of things with that. I think there's also like more spaced out like breaks in the questing for me to like be like mentally like, okay, here's a good pause point. I'll either do that, or if I start streaming really late because of like doing breakfast or like a morning exercise or something, might stream something else like Mega Bonk maybe, or try Schedule 1 again. I don't know. It'll be FF14 or something else tomorrow, and then we'll figure things out from there. So I didn't work out, mate. It's just the limitations. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a GoFundMe for a new PC rig. It's a joke. Obviously, no one would give me money for a gaming PC. But I don't know. I can play it off stream, I guess, with friends. There's still that upside to having Battlefield 6. I don't know. I think Caboose and Scar have played it a bit, so maybe I can ask if they want to like play some a little bit at some point. I'll probably, I'll end the stream in like a minute here, and then I'll play a little bit off before going to work. Because again, it worked fine off stream. If OBS isn't running, it magically works perfect on high settings. But with OBS on, oh no, it's too much. It's too much to play it even on low settings with DLSS on. Anyway, but yeah. I will catch you guys tomorrow, and again, Saturday is the planned day to be painting my my Conflict 47 guys. I'm not gonna paint all of them in one go, obviously, but I'll paint them a little bit on Saturday, see what we get through. I do really like how they came out with just the priming. Like, to give an example, actually, let me switch views here so you guys can see this better. Will this work? Kind of. Huh. It's the webcam, so it's not the highest fidelity, but this is the Kodiak Walker It's got the nice like green paint. I used Citadel's Death Guard green. I think that's the perfect shade for like a U.S. military kind of aesthetic. So most of them are primed like the this bad boy. And yeah, I'll be painting those Saturday. This is the Stuart. Paint them in sub-assembly. That way I can get the details a little bit better. That, and unfortunately this doesn't have any prongs like these are built for. So if I just put that on like that, it falls right off. So I have to glue it down. So unfortunately I won't get to keep this this articulation right here, which sucks. You know, I wish that they had printed the, because my guess is this is plastic meant with a plastic head top for bolt action. And when they made a top, like plasma gun top for Conflict 47, this is made out of resin, this is a plastic kit. So my guess is the plastic kit for this is meant to have the plastic head top, and they never made a plastic head top for Conflict 47 as of yet. They only have like the upgrade of this to fit it. So, which is cool, it looks great. The resin print is amazing. The problem is they didn't print it with spurs or like little catches here. So what's obviously meant to be the natural catches for the head top isn't there. So I'm gonna have to glue. To keep it together, I'm gonna have to glue it down. Unfortunately. So I'm gonna, while I can, I'll paint them separately, and then eventually when I'm done painting everything, I'll set it down. I'll probably have it facing forward forever and glue it. I just wish I didn't have to do that, because it's fun to articulate the head, you know? Like playing this on the tabletop, you know, you can set it down, and you can be like, all right, I'm gonna target that unit, and then you can for fun be like, pew. Now I can't do that. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop talking like a 5-year-old. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a good afternoon, morning, evening, noon, whatever time it is for you. For those who are on the Discord, I got a new shotgun. I shared I shared what it looks like. It's a Mossberg Maverick 88 security model. Probably the best shotgun for the price. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. I think I'm done rambling now. Anyway, have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Love y'all. And sorry that the stream ended up being not a stream.